it's your girl Delightful Ace. I'm back in the building. What's up? What's goody? How are ya? Okay, so this is a different kind of video. This video is a little bit more on the serious side. If you like it, please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please share with somebody who you feel will benefit from this video. I did this video in hopes of just sharing my miscarriage story. My intent for this video is to share some hope and some light and some positivity. So let's just begin the story and roll clip. Good morning. I don't know how to feel right now. I mean, that was just a home pregnancy test today. I'm going to, take a pregnancy test at the doctor's. But your girl's about to be a mom. Somebody's gonna go around calling me mommy. I'm like, mommy, 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 mommy. I'm gonna be one of those parents who always bring up their kids in a conversation even though nobody asked about their kid. So I'm nervous as fuck right now, okay? I'm super nervous. Gotta get undressed. Of course, this won't happen in front of you guys, so I'll be back. Oh my god, guys, my legs are so freaking ashy. Like, look at them. They're so ashy. Hi.
Hey, dear, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Okay, dear, so how many times have you been pregnant altogether?
Altogether, I've been pregnant 4 times.
Okay. And have you carried any babies to term?
No.
Okay, what happened with the first pregnancy, dear?
Abortions. The first 2 abortions.
Okay. And, dear, did you take a pill or did they put you to sleep?
The first one put me to sleep. Second one, pill.
Okay. And do you know what years those were?
I can't remember. I think the first one was like 2005, I think we did. And then the second one was like 2000 and I want to say 13.
Okay. And, dear, was that, were they both in the first trimester, do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then, dear, your losses were what year?
I think 2000. The last one was 2020 for sure.
Okay.
The one before that was, I think, 2019, 18. I think 2017 or 18.
Okay, dear. And were those in the first trimester?
Yes.
Okay. And then, dear, how do you know you're pregnant with this baby?
2 pregnancy tests and missed 2 periods.
Okay.
Girl.
Okay.
Today is the day where we get the sonogram. I'm so excited. Are you? No? He's not excited. Are you not excited that we're getting this sonogram?
Yeah, baby, I'm excited. Baby, I'm also thinking about these tickets. I'm thinking about this trip that we have coming up. I'm thinking about a lot of stuff right now.
So I'm finally going to see the doctor to get my sonogram. It only took 2.5 hours of waiting. It is nighttime right now. I came to the doctor to get my sonogram at 2 o'clock. I didn't get seen by the ultrasound people until 5. Honestly, I think they forgot I was here. But, God has a plan for everything, because the lady who did my ultrasound, a doctor peeped in and he was saying goodnight to her, and she waves him over and she tells him to look at my sonogram. She found something irregular. Found out that I have fibroids on my left side, and she was also concerned about my cervix and how it looks short, or yeah, it looked like I have a short cervix, which in terms mean that the baby can miscarry. And you know, it's like, you know, I'm feeling all kinds of emotion because I just saw like the baby's heartbeat and I saw the baby moving, and the baby's very much alive, you know? The baby's very much alive, and to hear that, you know, I might miscarry again, it freaked me out. Just having like this built up anxiety, you know? Man, it's a scary thought. It's just scary to know that you might be losing a baby. Arms are jerked up from all the needles that I had to take, all the blood. It's like 10 vials. Just overwhelmed, you know. But what I did was, I did some praying. I did some manifesting, you know. Called my husband, of course I called my husband, and he calmed me down and stuff. I was a hot mess earlier, and I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm going over it in my head, and I think what caught me was the whole sonogram, man. That whole sonogram caught me, like it caught me. It really caught me bad, because it's like, damn, a heartbeat, hands, feet, the body. It's really terrifying. I'm at the hospital waiting for my husband now. So the good news is that my cervix is closed, so that's good. So now that's a really good news. That means I won't lose the baby. Now tomorrow morning I have to go to the ultrasound before work to make sure everything's good. You know, I came in all excited for a sonogram, and then basically just got something else. Yesterday I did the cerclage. A cerclage is a procedure where they go inside your hoo-ha and then they sew you up to ensure that the baby doesn't come down. I had a 3 to 4 millimeter crack that was starting to open, which will indeed lead the baby to start going through that crack. Yeah, that was definitely pretty intense for me. For the procedure, what they did was give me an epidural. They inserted the epidural, which then numbed me from my waist down. Then they basically went in and they did like a knot to ensure that my cervix would close. So then while they were inside, they realized that the baby sac was starting to come out, which is not a good thing, which means that I was on the midst of miscarrying again. And yeah, on the verge of miscarrying again. And then they went in there and then they basically push the sac back up and then closed it, stitched it closed. After that is done, you don't feel anything. Your body is down, pretty much numb down there. But when you're doing it, you do feel like a pressure, like something's pulling and tugging. And it's like a natural reaction to react. Like when it was happening, I'm just like, oh my God. So after the surgery, they put you in a recovery room and then you go on a bed rest. And with the bed rest, like I was just laid there for probably like 3 to 4 hours until I could feel my legs back. They waited for me to pee and to see if I could walk, and they sent me home. The cerclage failed, right? I'm overwhelmed, and I've been here at the doctor for fucking 12 hours, 13 to 14 hours now. I'm 2 centimeters dilated and still haven't seen a doctor. A high-risk doctor, at least. This is tearing me apart. Because I really thought, this baby was gonna make it, A friend of mine told me that 2 centimeters is too big to stitch back up. It's too late. So I'm just waiting for the doctor to come in here and tell me the same thing. The same thing. Morning. Today's my birthday. And yesterday was, the loss of my baby. And I don't even know why I'm documenting it, but I feel like God has a plan and He knows what He's doing. So His lessons are real, and maybe I can't see what His lesson was this time, but maybe eventually I will. You try not to get too excited about, being pregnant. Well, at least for me, try not to get too excited. Because, there's always a 50-50 chance, a 60-40 chance of heartbreak, etc. I never want to be anybody's pity party or they're telling me, feeling bad for me and stuff like that. I don't feel bad for myself. I'm just a little heartbroken, At this point, I don't know if I want to try again. I feel like I want to. I feel like maybe God is just showing me that, that I'm capable of getting pregnant. And now I know the reason, right? Because of a weak cervix, an incompetent cervix, which, they caught my cervix at like 14 weeks, 14 going on 15 weeks. And maybe, with the next pregnancy coming around, they could catch it at 12 weeks. So there's that light. They gave me 3 options. One option was to remove the baby. The second option was to let nature take its course and me risk the chance of the baby making it to 20 or 21 weeks. And then the third one, but even if the baby makes it, I think after 20 or 21 weeks, they have complications. Third one was she was going to try to push the sac right back into me. The sac was coming out, which may cause like an infection to me. The cerclage wasn't enough to hold the baby. So we're going with option one, which was for her to do the surgery and for me to push the baby out. They gave me some kind of drugs that gave me kind of like to numb the pain. The baby came out very quickly, and I had lots of blood clots. Placenta I had to go into surgery for. I think it's important to share this story. And do not victimize yourself if you're going through this. We don't know why things happen. We don't know who it happens to. We're not alone in this situation. It does feel like you're alone, but you're not. And if you could get a cerclage early, get it, at the 12 weeks mark. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try at 12 weeks. When and if I do decide to get pregnant again, I'm not giving up faith. I just feel like maybe it just wasn't my time. I'm still young. I'm 34 today. You should hold on to hope too. And don't hold on to your past mistakes thinking that this is your fault, because that could be more traumatizing than anything else. If you have a good support system, surround yourself with a good support system. If not, find me and I'll be your support system. But do not victimize yourself. Don't have a pity party. Try again. Find other options. Maybe you're meant to adopt. But don't let the enemy come in here and tell you that you're not worth having a baby. That you're not going to be a good mom. That is your fault. Have ownerships in your past. Have ownership in your mistakes. But do not be convicted by them. Because that's a slow death right there. Feel sad, but don't hold on to it. Pull that positivity in and let that negativity out. This is not the end of our journey. This is just the beginning until the day we die. So, mind over matter, sis. Mind over matter. I love you, and I wish you the very best in this lifetime. That was a lot to digest. If you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. And I just want to say that your blessing is on its way. And please, like I said, don't victimize yourself in the past mistakes of you having abortions or you feeling guilty because your body is not doing what a woman is supposed to be doing and miscarrying. It's okay not to be okay. But don't hold yourself victim to your circumstances. I wrote something on my Instagram, and the saying goes like this: my past doesn't mean I'm damaged. Holding on to it makes it damaging. You got this. We got this. And our better tomorrows are coming. Fast forward into 2022. I'm currently pregnant and I'm nervous as shit. I felt like I didn't have the right doctors, and this pregnancy around I made sure that I did some research on some doctors, and instead of going like the general hospital route, we found a really great doctor. I felt like the need of a good doctor and finding one is so important when it comes to your pregnancy. And I think I took that so lightly because I thought that my pregnancy was just like a normal pregnancy. I just thought I'd be pregnant, have the baby, whatever, you know, but that wasn't the case for me. Every experience teaches you something new, and that was an experience for our family. So yeah, that's my story. I mean, it only took me a year to tell it, but we're here, and baby girl is on her way. So I say that to say this: don't give up hope. Surround yourself with positive people and a positive mindset. And I will be sharing my pregnancy story with you guys. So this was a failed Cerclage story, and now I'm going to tell you my success Cerclage story. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I love you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, bye. I love you.